Okay, so we have to talk about how we can get you to stay in class because for the past month, many of your teachers have come to me and said that you're just walking out of class, and then other teachers and administrators have been seeing you in the hallway. So we got to talk about why you're walking out of class and how we're going to get you to stay in class.
Okay.
Do you want to stay in class?
No,
So why don't you want to stay in class?
because I feel like I have a bunch of other stuff going on, and I just don't have time for class right now.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you have goals in life?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you get older? In just a few years? You want to go to college?
I do. I want to go to college. I want to be a teacher.
So you want to be a teacher, but you're not staying in class? What kind of teacher do you want to be? Do you know what type of teacher you want to be?
Yeah, I want to do like drama or something.
Oh, you want to be a drama or acting. Okay, okay. Well, you got to stay in class because, you know, I can't give you a good recommendation to college if you're not staying in class all day. So we got to talk about what we can get, how we can help you to stay in class. Now, first thing I want to do is tell me what you want your goals to be. So you want to go to college for drama. Have you looked into the colleges lately?
No.
Okay. So our first step next week is that we're going to take the time to look at some schools and decide on some schools. Have you thought about taking acting lessons?
No.
Okay. That means we need to see if we can find you acting teacher so you can take some private acting lessons. And we also need to see, you know, what type of productions the community center may have so that you can get involved in that.
But doesn't all this stuff cost? And I can't pay for all this stuff.
Don't worry about it. We'll find ways to pay for it, and we'll find ways to get it done. Don't worry about that. Now, I want you to worry about staying in class. Now, when you're in class, what makes you want to leave?
I got other stuff to do, and class is boring. Like,
Okay.
I feel like I'm not really learning anything.
What do you want to learn?
I don't know, something. I feel like everything's easy, and I'm not learning anything, so there's no point in me really being there.
So you think you're too smart?
I'm not saying that.
So maybe we can look into putting you into some higher classes next semester or next year. How about that? That may help because then you'll be more challenged. But let me give you some ideas that I want you to remember when you're in class and you feel like walking out. Always remember that you can draw. You can doodle in your notebook. I know you're not supposed to have cell phones in class. So you can doodle in your notebook. Or you could take the time to, if you're interested in acting or drama, take the time in class if you think you know everything or if you think the teacher's reviewing something that you already have a strong knowledge of. Why don't you try writing scripts?
But then they get mad when they feel like you're not paying attention to what they're talking about.
Okay, so when you're writing a script or doodling in class, just don't make it as obvious. You know, kind of do it and kind of look up. So if you're going to be writing, in class, just write and look up at the teacher. Try to keep paying attention. Try to keep paying attention while you're in class.
Yeah.
So that it won't seem like that you're not paying attention. Because usually, I will talk to some of the teachers about this, but usually teachers are concerned because they feel like you're not paying attention, you're distracted. So if you're still doing, because you could be writing notes, you could be doing anything while they're lecturing and giving instruction.
Yeah.
So you can pull out your notebook and take notes and all that good stuff. So let's talk about when you need a break in class, because I think that some of your issues may be needing a break.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to your teachers about you, instead of just walking out of class, allowing you to have a 2 or 3 minute break in some courses, especially if the break is needed. And that doesn't mean you just walk out the room, but maybe having that break. And when you go on a break, you have to remember to go back to class. That doesn't mean you get to roam the hallways and do everything you want to, because remember, I'm going to be trying to make sure you have a good recommendation and get you involved in a lot of dramatic production. And walking out of class is not going to help you get where you need to be.
Okay.
Now let's talk about what goes on in class. So besides the teacher not being as exciting or not giving the teaching some of the things that you don't know, what else goes on in class that might make you want to walk out?
Nothing. I'm just like I think about other stuff that I could be doing, and then I just leave. So.
Okay. Well, we have to discuss what you can do to stop to retrain that. So the first thing is that when you want to walk out, we got to get three things that you're going to be able to do. First is either you start drawing or start writing. Like I said, you might even want to start, since you're into drama, you may even want to start writing scripts. Second is asking the teacher for a break. Now, we'll discuss that with some of your teachers. As you know, some teachers may not be as accepting of this, but ask the teacher for a break. What do you think a third thing that you'll be able to do to prevent you from walking out of class?
I don't know.
Okay. So how about asking the teacher to do something else in the room? Whether it's cleaning up books or stacking papers or sweeping the floor. There's something that's not too distracting, or using a computer that may be available.
Okay.
So how about that? I'll talk to your teachers about that. So we have three things. So I want you to tell me what those three things are that you're gonna do when you feel like walking out of class.
Draw or write. Ask for a break. Or ask to do something else in the classroom.
Okay.
Like helping the teacher or whatever.
Okay. So we've got those three things down. The next thing I want you to remember, that when you go into the hallway, try to go back to class. So when you go to the restroom, what do you do besides use the restroom? I want you to see if you can take some time and think about what you can do to be a better student in the restroom. So you take advantage of the restroom. Don't go in there for 10 minutes, but take 1 or 2 minutes to think about what you can do to be a better student in the restroom. Do you think that will help?
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's talk about our goals for next week. I want us to have some goals. I want you to be able to stay in every class at least 80% of the time next week. So that may be that's reducing your walkouts a lot.
Mommy, you also
That's definitely reducing your walkouts a lot. So you're going to have to be able to try your best to stay in class. So our goal will be 80%, but within the next few weeks, I want our goal to be 100%. But I also want us to focus some of your goals on things that you want to do.
Okay.
What do you want your goals to be? You talk to me about drama. You talk to me about going to college. What do you want your goals to be?
Well, it's pretty much, I want to graduate and I want to go to school
Okay.
for drama.
So let's think of some other goals we should have, not related to walking out, because these goals may help you not walk out.
Okay.
So we want you to be able to stay in class to learn. We want you to be able to have time to go to do other things related to drama and acting.
Mm-hmm.
So how about maybe starring in a big production within the next few years, so we can record it and have it for when you go to college? Or how about maybe even you writing a small play that maybe the school can perform? Okay, so those are things that you may be interested in doing. So let's make those goals. So our first one is that you are going to you're going to start in a big production, which means you're going to have to stay in class, and whenever they have drama events, you're going to have to go and let people know who you are and make a good impression. The second thing you're going to do is when you're in class or lots of free time at home, think about writing a production or a small play so that maybe we can put it on in school. Those are two goals that are not related to your leaving class, but these goals may help you be a good student because we want you to be successful. We want you to be a good student.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you to tell me. I've given so many goals. I want you to tell me one more goal that you want to do today. I'm gonna let you take over
A goal for today or
for the next month or two, or the school year.
I can try like making sure that I'm getting the classes on time.
Okay. Get to class on time. So I want you to handle that goal.
Okay.
And next week, I want you to give me an update on that goal. This is all you. So next week, when you're talking about getting to class on time, I want you to tell me how that goal went.
Okay.
All right?